Kusum is an immersion school in Arlee, Montana. Grades are pre-K to 8th grade. It's a language school. We're trying to do language and culture revitalization. Primarily Salish and Kalispel speaking. I'm the food director here at Kusum. I've been here, I think this is my 12th year. Try to do as much as I could organically, homegrown, and just from scratch, right? Try to stay away from boxes. As you can tell, I've never had a microwave in my kitchen ever. And we try to keep it pretty indigenous as long as it's in North America, right? So I use 85 to 90% bison meat, and we try to use elk when it's provided. We do stews, we do wild rice, and we try to do a lot of scalliookin, which like squashes and pumpkins. We try to gather and pick our foods the best we can. We take field trips with the students to gather what we need, and we try to incorporate all that stuff with our meals. July, we went and got huckleberries. We go get husks, which is a medicine, and we get Lee tea, which is mountain tea, which we use during the school year. So today was our little powwow for the month. I think we have 1 or 2 a month. It's to get the kids brave enough so when they do go to a real powwow, it's nothing to them, right? Because before, kids would just be shy and bashful. From when I first started working here till now, to see the progression of the kids not being afraid of who they are, as like my mom was in an era where she was kind of like, it was shunned to be Indian or speak your language. These kids don't care. I'll see them in Walmart and they run up to me and speak in a language, and you know, it's good. It makes your heart feel good. So like, there's boarding schools, right, that try to take that stuff away. I think we're opposite of boarding schools. We're trying to give it back. So when they go out there, they're not like some of the other elders that are afraid, right? They've grown up here and this is them, right? This is their identity now. They just go out to society, right? And they don't change, not one bit. They weave it in there, it's there, it's them, that's who they are. That's the best thing, is they're not afraid of their culture or their language. Our kids, they will speak their mind and they'll speak it in Salish. So the seasonal round is what our ancestors used to follow. Fall, winter, spring, and summer. And a lot of it's incorporated with food. Storing, drying, gathering, hunting, and it's all within this circle that we try to follow. And we try to incorporate a lot of this in our cooking, in our lifestyles every year at the school.
Every fall we do, we call it like a fall camp out. Hunting's just one part of it. When we go up there in the mountains, we're up there for 2 nights and 3 days. You know, we set up a whole camp up there, have a cook shack, all the teepees. I guess the reasoning behind it is just connecting the kids back to, you know, the land, and hunting is a big part of who we are. One of our students this last year, I had contacted his mother and asked her if it would be okay for him to be able to shoot his first deer with us. Got him all set up with a rifle, and he made a good shot and was surrounded by a few of his friends, you know, and we had all those kids, you know, jump in the back, and they're just, you know, hooting and hollering the whole way into camp, you know, because we had a successful hunt. So it was pretty cool. We do dry meat a couple times a year. Our little, all the way down to kindergarten, they're cutting meat, you know, they're learning it. So it doesn't take long at all for our students to break a deer down and have it ready for the dry meat rack. It's big time, you know, especially with all the uncertainty around food right now, you know, to have that healthier meat. I think it's important that they know the whole process of it and know the work that goes into it.
We try to follow that season around as much as we can. And it's for the kids' benefits too. And they take that home, right? If their parents don't know, they'll know. To me, it's awesome that I have 70 people I gotta cook for.
I like the pancakes. I like the hamburger.
And then providing them a healthy meal that they probably don't get. You know, sometimes, you know, it's a warm meal. Easier for their family and their parents to just do that. Processed foods. Just knowing what to do with the stuff and how to access it is probably the biggest barrier. And probably price of it. Some things that are healthy for you are like the most expensive things in the store. Kusum means what we are. We're one fire, one family. So we all work together as one. Everything we do, we We try to have each other's backs. That's how you see kids and teachers coming in, right? Staff. We help each other in everything. And in the mornings, Ayana, she's usually here earliest, one of the earliest kids here.
Chinez upen chefles bench. I've been going to this school for Upen's bench, 10 years. I help a lot around here because, I don't know, it's just really cool because it's like mostly fun, family fun time. I like to cook el kosho, which is bacon, and sometimes I help with that. And so even sometimes I'll help with uuset, which is eggs in Salish. I say some stuff at home. I went home with a bunch of these words, telling my dad all about it. I told him that words and he'll just say it totally wrong, but it's funny because I get to teach him that.
This school was started, it was like, well, if we keep talking about it, it ain't gonna happen. So he just did it. I feel the same way with the kitchen as well. I just did it. I fail, but failures help me realize what I can do and can't do with it. When I first started working down here, I was in the kitchen. We had a kitchen down there in a classroom, 11 years. The last year in that kitchen, I was cooking and they were having class behind me. They were like spelling what I was cooking. Oh, okay. But I think that kind of helped them kids like, okay, they're interested in food. I love my job, the best job I ever had. It's good to feed the kids. It's like the best feeling ever.